Welcome back to The Weekender. Today, we're going to go ahead and review this thing. This isn't easy. Looking for something that had a name brand, reputation, reliability. We were thinking about Jackery or Anchor or Bluetti. Of course, we did all of our research, and this model specifically, the AC180, seemed to be the brand that we were looking for. It met all of our needs. We were also looking for something that had longevity. We didn't want to have to buy something now and then buy something a few years down the road. Speaking of longevity, of course, one of the big selling points, or big buying points depending on how you look at it, is the lithium phosphate battery. Apparently, it has a 10-year charge lifetime. What does that mean? That means that you could actually charge this battery 3,500 times over 10 years, which is basically once a day. Nobody's going to charge this battery once a day. But if you do that for 10 years, it's still going to retain 80% of its battery. Another reason why we went with this portable charging station is because of all the various ways that you can actually charge it. You could charge it with solar, you could plug it into the wall, or you could actually run it through your vehicle in the 12-volt DC adapter. The wall is probably the best way to charge it. It takes about an hour to get to full power. Solar panels, I bought the PV 120 watt solar panels. Takes about 10 hours from scratch, so that's probably not going to happen. And then of course, when you're driving around, that takes about 10 hours to charge it from scratch as well. But the driving around thing is pretty cool because you can always give it that extra juice it needs just while you're putting around. Reason number 4 why we bought the Bluetti AC180, all the various charge inputs. Now we have to charge our fridge, we have to charge our lights, it powers our kettle, it charges our phones, it charges our laptops, it charges my iPod, it charges our lanterns back there. It basically charges everything. So we wanted to make sure that we had a lot of different inputs because we might have to charge like 5 or 6 or 11 different things at the same time. And lastly, this thing is super compact. It's not very light. At 37 pounds, it's almost back-breaking at times. But if you build a little nook like we did, you can just tuck it away and you don't really notice it. Another feature you might not be aware of is the power lifting feature. Now it takes it from 1800 watts and boosts it up to 2700 watts. Now that's good for things like our Ulaloft kettle that basically keeps us caffeinated. Another selling feature is that you could actually add on to this power station. There's a battery available called the B80 and basically adds another 800 kilowatt hours to it. So basically, if you want to add more power and live off grid for a few more days, maybe one more day, just go ahead and add on that. You can also add another set of solar panels. I bought the PV 120 watts, but if I did my research properly, and I'm kind of kicking myself for it, I would have purchased the 350 watt ones. Cuts down on charge time because the ones that I have takes about 10 hours. You do the math for the ones with 350 watts. So the price all in was about $1,400. It was $880 for the actual power station, $300 for the solar panels. So taxes all in $1,400. And of course we did get it on Amazon Prime. So I would try to get some sort of deal on it. In summary, I give this thing an 8.5. Why only an 8.5? Because I only got the 120 watt solar panels. That takes about 10 hours for it to charge from scratch. With 350 watt solar panels, probably gonna cut that into thirds, probably about 3 hours. So get the 350 watt solar panels. Other than that, this would have been a 10, but it is an 8.5. For more tips, tricks, gadgets, stories, and experiences, please like and subscribe to The Weekender. Thanks so much, and we'll see you again.